Hello, Julie here, and thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel today. You'll find links to all of the products that I'm using in the description box. So today I'm continuing on with my 49 and Market spiral bound journal. I'm going to do this double page today, and on this side I'm keeping it quite plain because this side will be for writing. So I've got this stencil, and I don't know what brand it is or where I got it from. I haven't got anything written on it, so I'm well out of inspiration for remembering where that came from. Now I'm going to use this Bundle Sage Distress ink and my blender, and I'm just going to blend some green onto this page. So it's going to be very minimal on here, as I said, because I'm just basically having this page for journaling. Bring a bit of that over this way. A bit across the bottom. Maybe just a little bit up in this corner up here. Just a little bit of something up there. Okay, so now this sheet of florals that I used on this page, this came from here. I'm going to use another one from there, it comes from here. And I'm going to just pop that on this page, just down here like so. Actually, I think it looks a bit lost there on its own, so I'm going to look for something to go behind it, so I'll be back in a tick. Okay, so I've found an assortment of things here. I've got some cheesecloth that came from Paper Inspirations. Quite a large pack of cheesecloth there. I'm just going to fray that out a bit, just for that more shabby look. So how is everybody? I'm getting quite excited now because my holiday is getting closer. I will not be publishing any videos while I'm away because firstly I won't have the opportunity to tell you about them if I did publish them, and secondly I've run out of time before I go, so I'm going away in 2 weeks time, so I'll have videos up till then, and I'll be away for 3 weeks, so I've got 2 more weeks of videos and then none for 3 weeks. So I'll let you know when I'm back and we can have a few more videos going. Now this is just a little pack of papers that I got from somewhere, I don't know where, and this is just a label, a printable label. I'm just going to cut those corners off. And ink them up. I have previously inked up that basket of flowers. So there we go, and these are stickers which I will peel off when the time comes. I'm pretty hopeless at peeling these off. I should, oh, yes, very good. Excellent. So, first thing I'm going to do is put some glue down. So I'm just going to use my art glitter glue, and I'm going to put that on the back of this paper, and that will be enough to hold my cheesecloth in place as well. So I don't mind if that pokes over the edge, that's no problem at all. I'm going to put that just about there, I think. Now I'm going to put these stickers next. I want them to, well, firstly I'm going to separate them. And I'm going to put my label under there like that, and I'm going to bring my basket more over like that. I'm going to put this flower down here, and this little one just up here. Okay, now I need to stick this label down before that glue dries. There. I'm going to put it under the cheesecloth, not that it's going to make that much difference because there's not a great deal of cheesecloth down there. And then I'm going to put this on there like so, maybe over a fraction. I'm going to put it just so it's just on the edge of that label. As I said, I have already inked around the edge of this, so I'd save you the boredom of that. So this down, over that way very well. Okay. Okay, so we have plenty of room there for writing, a little bit of pretty stuff in the corner. Now over here on this page, I thought in my design team kit I got this pack of note cards and envelopes. It's got two different patterns. It's got the block of pot plants and it's got the floral. And I thought that with those I might work out a way of sort of having that. So I'm going to have one on the back, one on the front, like so. That's going to go over my page like that. But then I thought I would cut this one, the front of this one off, put that on there and make it a pocket. So you'll have a pocket in there and it will flip out like so. And you'll have writing there and plenty of space for writing here. That's what I thought I was going to do there. Okay, so now if I put that one on the back, if that goes on the back, then this one goes on the front. Actually, why don't I? What I might do is leave it like that. I'm going to have this as a flip out and I'm going to stick this down as a pocket, and then I'm going to stick that on top of it as a flip out for journaling. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Right, so to start with, I need to ink around this. So I'm going to do that. I've got threads and stuff everywhere. I will ink around this just in case we can see it through the you know, it doesn't line up perfectly. And I think I will also ink the edge, and I'll also ink the inside. I'm not sure what, I don't think we're going to see this part, but I will still do that. So this is going to go on here like so. So I'm going to run some glue along that centre fold, just on this inside piece of it. Oops, not very straight, is it? Around the two edges. Like so, and I'm going to attach that to that page, and I'm probably going to try and get it as centrally as I can, and I'm going to use my bone folder to burnish that, make sure that my glue sticks nicely. So that gives us a flip out there. I don't know whether you can actually see that, but that gives us a flip out there. Let me make sure that I have got no glue along there. That's good. What's that? Messy ink everywhere. Right, so that's a flip out there. Here we have should have probably put a little finger thing on that, but that's a pocket there. Now I'm going to attach that to that perfectly, I hope, and then we'll have a flip out there. I could go even further and just do 3 sides there and have another pocket there, but I think I have got enough happening here at the moment. So that's what I'm going to do. So ink around this. Now this, as you can see, probably is a glossy finish, so hopefully I won't lose all of my inking. Hopefully it will dry before I wipe it all off. I'm going to ink around the insides as well. Okay. Right, so let's pop that on there so I get some glue on there. So I'm going to just cover this whole thing with glue. I'm not worrying about trying to make another pocket. Now let's get it lined up perfectly. And push that down. Let my glue grab a little bit. Okay, so we have our pocket under there. So okay, and we have our writing space there. I think that mark there was on the card. Yeah. That one. Anyway, okay, so we have that. Now we might embellish this a little bit, put something in the pocket there, put something in here as well, I think. So what have we got to put in there? We could put some more of this in there. I have got heaps of those. So I've got some yellow roses here. Perhaps we can put something like that in there. So, as I said in my previous video, these came from my mum, and so she doesn't do much crafting anymore. She mostly knits now. So is that going to be too big, do we think? I'll pop that in there. Could still write all over there, couldn't we? I think I'll do that. So make sure I get all the bits and pieces out. They're quite good, these things. They're pre-decoupage papers. So they're meant to layer. You're supposed to layer them up, but I don't really want that much height in this, so that's pretty. Very pretty. Ink the edges. Just gets rid of that white edge. Gives it a bit of a shaded look. Oh, I think it does anyway. I know some people don't like the inky look, or I don't know whether they don't like the inky look or whether they don't want to be bothered doing the inking. It can get a bit tedious and fussy from time to time. But that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's all about enjoying the process. So if I pop that down there, do I need anything behind it? That's the next question. So I've still got these here. To be quite honest, I don't think I do need anything behind it. Most of it would be covered up anyway, wouldn't it? So if I put that there and that there, see there's no, or do we like that? Just something behind it so it's not floating in mid-air. It's not a bad idea really, is it? If I wanted to, I could use something a bit firmer, like this sort of cardstock, put that there and have it as a tuck. But I don't think so. I think, you know, you only need so much, don't you? What other ones have we got here? Seeing as how we're going to cover most of it up, we could use one that I probably don't think that I would use under normal circumstances, and that I'm not that keen on. Or that one's fairly plain, so not much to lose by putting that one on there, is there? What do we think? I might put this one on there because it's got that pinky tinge to it. Yep. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So ink around that. and attach that to the page, or to the card, notelet, or whatever you like to call it. What we're calling it now is actually a flip, isn't it? Because it flips out. And I'm going to attach that right to the corner. Like so. I don't want it to poke out underneath. Then I'm going to attach my yellow rose on top of that. That will still leave us plenty of room for writing in there. Try and take it out to the edges as much as possible without making too much of a mess when we put it down. Okay. Okay. Very pretty. Now what do we want to do on here? Do we need anything on there? It's pretty, already pretty busy, isn't it? Let's have a look what we've got in our little box that we can put in our pocket. I've got a coin envelope and just a paper bag or a bag. So we could put those two in there. How does that look? Yep, I think that looks alright. Now if I've got a video showing how I've made these, I will put it in the description box, but I'm not sure whether I have or not. Might just ink these. These are printable actually, so I probably haven't got a video showing how I assembled them, because when they're printable they're pretty straightforward on how to assemble, aren't they? I think they're printable, although it looks like I might have done that on my scan and cut. It's got like a perforated line there. I'll ink the back as well, because we're going to be, this can be taken in and out of our pocket, so we'll be able to see both sides of it. And this little envelope has already been inked all over, so they can go in there like so. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I'll think about it, but I'm not sure that I will do anything. I'm thinking it might be a bit too bright, and I might put some cheesecloth over it to tone it down a little bit or something. Anyway, I'll think about that, and we'll finish this one. This is a double page next time. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to put some vellum over the top of that. So we'll still be able to see the design, but it tones it down a little bit, because it's, for my eye, it's too bright. So what I'm going to do is mark that with a pencil. And then trim this down. Now I have to try and do the best I can to make sure that I can't see the glue, because that would just ruin it for me. So let's have a look at that. Yep, that's good. I've got a little, I can still see that pencil mark there, so I'll rub that off. I don't think that one's there, but I'll give it a bit of a rub just to be sure. Yep. Yes, that's good, and that does tone that down how I wanted it to. So we've still got the pretty design, but it's not so in your face. So to ink that, to stick that down, I'm going to use a sponge to apply the glue around the edge. Okay, so bit of scrap paper that I don't end up with glue all over my desk. Okay, let's hope this works. I'm going to pop that down there, 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 and there. And I will put a stamping block on top of it. Okay, so now I think I might just put a little something on there. Just what? I'm not sure. What about if I put just a rose? I don't think this is going to be what I'm looking for. It's going to get too lost. Okay, so my vellum's stuck now. So that's all good. But I've decided I'm going to put some embellishments on this. So I'm going to use another one of these little pockets, or little bags, I guess. I'm going to ink around that. I'm going to stick that down there. So I thought that blended in nicely with these papers here. Then I have got this rose from this same sheet that I have used previously, and I thought I would pop that on there. Once again, I'll ink around that. That stem is very fine, so I have to be a bit careful with that. So that will go on there, and I've got these two labels and I can't decide whether to go for this yellowish coloured one, just pop in there like that, or whether to go for this green one that's a bit bigger. I think I'm going to go for the yellow, quite like that in there. So just a little one. Glue. I'm going to pop that rose there like that. I want this to go in behind it. Make sure I got it up the right way. Yes. So if I put that there like so, just stops my little rose from being in the middle of nowhere. Connects it to the page. See if I can get some glue down in this very thin stem and put that on there like so. Okay, so today we have stenciled on this page and added this little cluster here, and over here we have added a pocket behind, so there's a pocket under there, and this opens out. We've embellished that, and you can write on there. So that's double embellishment. Now that is opening up like that, and I have this paper clip that I created ages ago, and it's got the greens and the yellows and the whites in it, and I was thinking about using that on there to keep that closed, so I think I might do that, or I could put it on the top. Yeah, on the top, anywhere along that tree. And then on the back here we've got our flip out, which I'll address that, what we're going to do with that in the next page. So there we go. So that's my video for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel, and if you could give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment, that would be exceptional. Alright, well that's it for now. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you can join me for my next video. Okay, bye.